influence in your life? Where did that all come from?
Well, I think firstly, it's been a big transition for me, from a world of community activism to formal politics. Very first function I went to, I wore a casual shirt and a pants. My driver was and bodyguard was dressed with the black suits, and then the host walked up to my bodyguard, shook his hand, and said, "Welcome, Deputy Mayor," because I didn't look the part of deputy. So, but I think being in the public eye and uh, having to attend lots of functions, events, and meetings necessitated that I have a full wardrobe.
Mm.
And as the years went on, I had to stock up with and keep up with the fashion trends also. But I must say, my wife and children were the fashion police in the house.
On that note, you are also the envy of many in this country, always attending events, taking selfies with people, being the life of any party you go to. Do you have any criteria for attending an event?
Well, during my term in office, I mean, that's 20 long years in the city of Durban, uh, one was forced to go to the events. You had a schedule, and then very often I doubled up for the mayor during the time of Mayor Obed Mlaba and even during the time of James Namalu, filling in whenever they needed me to do so. And as a result, I was attending a whole lot of events every day of my life, Monday to Sunday, over and above my normal commitments of chairing committees, being at meetings, addressing a whole lot of ratepayer issues, etc. So someone once said to me, well, your transition from the world of politics to the world of entertainment is a good example of radical economic transformation.
I think well said there. Before I go on, I have to say it's very difficult for me to find a way to address you because I think we've had personal interactions off air
Yes.
many times. And when I first got to know you, it was always strictly protocol. So the Honorable Deputy Mayor, Councillor Logie Naidoo. How does one refer to you now?
Well, that's what I used to say to even when I was in office, and even if I walked in with the gold chain around my neck, um, I should always say, you're either going to get it right, His Worship, Honorable Councillor Loganathan Naidu, or just say Logie.
Right. So
So
you cool with Logie, right?
that's I like people just to call me by my first name, the name that everyone knows me by, and so I have no hang-ups, and I don't stand for protocol and ceremony, and I love people, just interacting with people.
And people are loving you too. It's what I see from the response that you get from your videos these days. Now, on that note of the videos, your wit is one of the greatest assets. This is my opinion. It's also helped you shape an alternative career path now. This is post politics. Is it a satisfactory pastime for you now that you're on retirement?
Well, firstly, I didn't plan any of this. Secondly, I'm still very active. I serve on the regional task team in Ethekwini, overseeing the city. I'm on the Premier Social Cohesion Council, and from time to time I get deployments helping in by-elections and things like that. So, still very busy, far from being retired. I don't think the city of Durban will let go of me so quickly. And of course, uh, I was just asked one day by a radio DJ, wouldn't you like to just come on stage and do a 5 minute comedy stint? And I thought he was, just pulling my leg. And I said, yes, maybe I'll do that. And lo and behold, within a couple of months, I was standing at Kings of Comedy before a 7,000 strong audience of the ICC doing comedy. So it wasn't planned, and it just happened like that. So, and since then, people have been inviting me now to come and speak at the events. I do a lot of work with senior citizens, the Abuse Desk for Women, and like-minded organizations, where I go and I entertain people or give motivational talks and things like
But
that.
how do you handle it when you were just invited to an event, as in you're an attendee at an event, and someone asks you to do a bit of comedy or something like that, which means they're not paying you for it? Is that okay?
It's fine. In fact, it happens all the time. And in fact, I've psyched myself that they've told me to come as a guest and enjoy the evening, I'm guaranteed that somebody's going to call me up to say this function won't be over until Logie Naidoo speaks, and then they drag you on stage. So, so I'm quite used to that, and I most willingly would do it. I love supporting these community-based organizations. I think they do tremendous work. People give off their time and energy without any compensation, you know, and then I think we must be there to support them. That should be the role of government, really.
Logie, there's a meme going around right now. It's Black Friday today, and I'm sure you've seen this.
Yes.
I want to take a break and come back and talk more about that in just a bit. So Logie Naidoo is my guest in studio this afternoon on Celebrity All Access. This is Varshan on lunch break on Lotus FM. Keep listening.